Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to our channel. My name is Beck. I am a professional mindset coach with a background as a medical doctor. I work with professional driven women to liberate them from perfectionism, imposter syndrome and people pleasing. The result that they get from coaching is that they get to show up proudly, expressing and asserting themselves in both their personal and professional lives. I have the best job ever. Now today I wanted to talk about something that I wish somebody had told me sooner in my career trajectory in my professional life, and that is that it's not true that a highly demanding life, that a challenging, fulfilling, stimulating life, that a successful life has to also be stressful. So this video is for you if you've never questioned this thought before. If you think that on the path to, or for a lot of people while already here and living your successful life, you think that that just intrinsically comes at the cost of feeling stressed. And I'm here to tell you today that that's not true. Now this is really difficult for a lot of us to open up to, let alone appreciate and integrate into our lives, because we have this distortion of the interpretation of our previous experience that says, in all of my challenging parts of my life, I have been stressed. And then you intrinsically link that stress and challenge together. A lot of us can think back to the hardest parts of our lives and we can say, well, gosh, I couldn't possibly imagine not being stressed, exhausted, and burnt out during those times. We think that it was necessary to get through it. Now, instead of taking that route of trying to objectively look at these past scenarios, this stack of evidence that you've got, and really critically examine what actually happened there, what was actually true, I want to take you down a slightly different route today. And that is to look at the reciprocal of this situation. So the most common reasoning as people fight for this idea that in these challenging scenarios, these highly successful scenarios that we end up in, stress is necessary. We're saying here that the circumstances determine how we will feel. And I want to show you the opposite scenario so that I can demonstrate to you in a way that a lot of you guys will be able to appreciate, especially your type, our type, that breaks that link, that shows that that can't be a causal relationship. So, have you ever taken yourself for a relaxing walk on the beach? There's no traffic to be heard in the periphery. You're with your dog or your loved one, or perhaps you're completely by yourself. It's the weekend, you've got no upcoming particular challenges or work specifically. All you need to do for the next 48 hours is whatever you want. The sun is shining, the temperature is perfect, and therefore you've not got a worry in the world. Right? So I know a lot of you guys could relate to being in this exact, perfectly non-stressful environment, yet be walking along that beach and feeling distressed. Saying Humphrey's favorite word, beach. Probably getting a little bit restless. So walking along that beach and feeling distressed, and it's this complete mismatch of environment versus your physiological reaction or your emotional reaction, how you feel. Despite being in restful circumstances, non-challenging circumstances, you are still physiologically activated. You're stressed. Why does this happen? It's because your circumstances, your environment, what is actually happening around you isn't what causes your emotions or your physiological state. There's an intervening step, and that is your thoughts. The reason that you can feel distressed walking along in this otherwise relaxing, perfect environment is because you can still be thinking stressful thoughts, thoughts that create an emotion that is stress or distress in you. So all of this to say, it is not your circumstances, the facts of the situation around you that causes your stress or removes your stress. The most direct link to your physiological or emotional state is your thoughts. Your thoughts precede and create that physiological and emotional state, i.e. stressed or not stressed. So this is how we can be in a completely relaxing, if you like, environment and still be feeling stressed. And by this same mechanism, using this same system, you can also be in a challenging environment, objectively challenging or challenging for most people, and not be feeling stressed as well. And you see examples of this explicit situation as well in your life, because you see people equally in the same situation. They're all in that challenging scenario, but not every person has the same level of stress or stressful reaction in that scenario. And again, because it's not the environment that causes how you feel or how stressed or distressed you are, but instead it's your thoughts. Now, I'm not saying that it's not more common or more likely that you will feel calm in the relaxing environment and stressed in the challenging environment. No. But what I'm trying to give you back here is a point of control that a lot of us didn't realize. A lot of us never questioned, me included. I never questioned the levels of stress that I was feeling early in my studies and my career, because I just thought, well, of course I'm stressed. I'm supposed to be stressed, exhausted, burnt out. I'm supposed to be. This is the price of success. But the price of that thought, the price of holding on to that belief, not recognizing and therefore not questioning that belief, is that I'm more likely to feel stressed. I'm less likely to interrupt the stress. I'm less likely to find and question those thoughts that are causing them. And I have less opportunities every single moment to feel better and subsequently be more productive and more high performing. So my beautiful friends, I hope this one has helped you to open your mind, or maybe even just be the first prompt in your lifetime to reconsider whether your stress is actually necessary or not. We talked about in other videos how your stress is commonly not as useful as you think. And right now we're talking about, hey, maybe your stress is not as necessary as you think either. If you know this is the kind of work that you need in your life, then my beautiful friends, jump on my coaching waitlist. My one-on-one practice is currently full, but spots will open with time. And so you'll be the first one to hear about when consult opportunities come up. A consult is just an hour. It's free for you, where we jump on a call together and we work out where you are now versus where you want to be. And excitingly, I will soon be opening up places for my group coaching program, which is a more accessible way for everyone to get a bit of coaching in their lives. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.